I've recently gotten into fly fishing, and I am on a journey to try to make this hobby my whole personality.
So I've been fly fishing for about a year now, and I'm still not that good, but it has been such a great way to just learn how to be patient and be present, and it's been such a great way to connect with nature and unplug from the everyday stresses of life and work. And speaking of work, I am a full-time graphic designer and illustrator, so I'm no stranger to the world of AI. But getting into fly fishing, I've been wanting to plan a fishing trip. So I thought, what if AI could help me plan this fishing trip? So I gave it a shot. And I gave it all sorts of parameters, from asking it to pick me a random weekend where weather was going to be decent enough to camp, and I asked it to give me recommendations to fly shops and coffee shops. So join me on this journey while I put AI to the test, and fingers crossed that I don't end up getting skunked and catch zero fish. But I gotta go pack the car, so I'm gonna go finish that up, and I will see you in the morning. So I stopped for lunch and to go run into a fly shop out in Grand Junction, Colorado. And they pointed me towards fishing the Gunnison. So I've got another hour of driving, but I think this is gonna be a cool spot because I can camp near there, and there's just a ton of super great water. So I'm heading that way. I'm hoping I can get camp set up and then go, throw a couple casts in. So let's do it. It was certainly a cold night, and I can still see my breath, but it's a new day, the sun is up, so I'm still at the same spot. I'm thinking if I just hit it at the right time that I'm gonna get into some fish, and I'll have more time to hike up a little further and find some better water. But yeah, let's keep rocking it. Dang, I really thought I was gonna find a fish there.
Oh my goodness, I will never take an actual bed for granted again. I did a lot more research yesterday on this river I'm going to hit, and I'm feeling really like defeated deep down, so I'm hoping that I'm hoping just to manifest it. You know what I mean? Hoping to manifest some fish in my net. I am going to house some waffles, and then I'm going to stop at the fly shop. I'm going to catch tons of fish, a metric ton. That's how many fish I'm going to catch.
All right, hello. We are at Sportsman Warehouse, and I was buying some flies, and I ran into this guy here.
All Out Fly Productions.
This guy's a local. He's giving me some tips, so I feel like local knowledge gets you farther than just all the internet Googling I did last night.
If you want to get flies, go on Instagram at All Out Fly Productions. Get them while you can before they all get sold.
Good stuff, man. All right, dude, take it easy. Good luck out there. I just caught that fish. Literally just crouched in the river. I was getting so defeated. Switched to a streamer. Finally had the perfect drift. A bobber dropped, and I reeled in Mr. Brown. My theory is that the corner of the fishing hat, the better chances you have at catching a fish with it. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious when it comes to fishing. But this is final day of fishing. I am gonna just fish for the rest of the day. Sun up to sundown. I found this beautiful spot in Saratoga. It's called Treasure Island. It's supposed to be 2 miles of river you can walk down and fish. And in the lot, there's only one other car here. So that makes me happy for some solitude fishing. So we're gonna see if the hat works.
really want to get on some fish. I'm hoping the spot is going to be the trip all worth it. And if not, I'm just going to enjoy some time in nature, you know? A bad day fishing is still a good day because you get to be in the mountains. So, wish me luck.
Alright, well, as you can see, I made it home in one piece, and I'm not gonna lie, I have been editing this video for like 2 months, and I've been super busy wrapping up illustrating my third children's book. But I wanted to circle back and actually give this video the outro it deserves. So here goes. In conclusion, AI kind of let me down on this trip. Like, it did get me over the blank page and not knowing where to start with planning a fishing trip, but it really let me down for like, it didn't really calculate good weather on the way down, so I had to like totally reverse the direction of my trip, or like ChatGPT doesn't know its ass from its elbow when it comes to finding a fly fishing shop versus a bait and tackle shop, so like I had to do some little last minute pivots. But on a deeper note, this trip really taught me that no algorithm can replace human connection. Like, ChatGPT can't tell me what flies to use on a river compared to Wayne, who's been fishing the same stretch of Wyoming River for the last 20, 30 years. And no robot can compare to going into a fly fishing shop on a Sunday where everything else is closed and running into this guy who tells me that I should be using streamers for this section of the Provo. Like, I didn't get that anywhere else, but I caught like 90% of my fish on streamers, which I never fish, so that was cool. I think that's kind of part of the bigger issue with our culture as we're getting more and more used to AI. Like, we're just getting more and more trained to trade convenience and getting a quick answer from a chatbot with actual human connection. You know, it's easier just to ask ChatGPT what flies you should use than to actually go into a fly shop and talk with the pros who have been working this stretch of the river for however many years. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. It's been super fun to make. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you're enjoying this, because I'm kind of just messing around and having fun doing cinematic stuff. So, but I will leave you guys on that note with a totally real, authentic photo of my biggest catch for the trip. Anyways, we will catch you in the next one. Doodaloo. You smell, dude. You stink. You smell like fish. Why do you smell like fish? You don't know, you're just a dog. Alright. Toodaloo.